What's up YouTube? For tonight's video we have a full Deoxys team. Now these are all the Deoxys forms and I use one of each of the forms, so it's a 4 versus 6 battle, so it's quite a challenge. Make sure you leave your theme team suggestions in the comment section below as usual. Make sure you check out the playlist in the actual description to see what theme teams are actually coming up, so we're not posting ones that are coming up, and the playlist to see what's already been done, because a lot of people are putting the same suggestions over and over. Okay, just clearing that one up. Alright, so I've got 400,000 subs coming up soon. What should I do for it? Leave a comment on that too. I want to know your opinions and what I think I should do. Okay, so this was quite an amusing Ubers battle I had on my chat. If you'd like to have a battle against me on my chat, head over there. Okay, so we have a Darkrai lead. This thing was a terrible counter for my whole team, really. Alright, so I'm going to superpower the Darkrai there. I had a feeling it might have Focus Sash, but I had to get some damage off on it anyway. Alright, so I'm going to get the attack and defense drop there, which is fun. Darkvoid actually misses, so I luck out big time there, and I'm going to go for the superpower again there. I'm actually running a mixed Deoxys set. Since Deoxys is an extremely good Pokemon, you know, it can run mixed, special, whatever. It can run a lot of things, but the problem I have with this team is they're not very tanky, only, you know, beside the defensive form Deoxys. Okay, so Greninja comes out. I thought, bugger it, let's go for superpower again. Even though I've got all those attack drops, it's still going to hit like a truck, and it does. Pretty close to taking it out there, right. Okay, so Greninja is going to go for the Dark Pulse here. Like Darkrai and Greninja, I had to take them both out because they were big threats to this team. So I've got Focus Sash as well here, which is cool. So I was like, well, either I can go for superpower here, and actually see it's got Life Orb, so I'm like, okay, that's fine, it's going to be able to take it out. Right, so they're going to swap out their Greninja there, and they're going to come in with the Gengar, which I was like, okay, it's definitely Mega Gengar here. Now, at this point, I really made it out to look like I was a physical set, or just physical moves. Okay, so Gengar is going to Mega Evolve here, and I actually go for the Psycho Boost here, because I hadn't revealed that I was, you know, a mixed set until the last moment. So I'm going to get rid of that Mega Gengar. It was actually quite a few counters if you think about it. It was, you know, Gengar, Greninja, and Darkrai, but very big counters for this team. Okay, so that's Mega Gengar down. So things are going really nicely at the moment. Very nice. Until the Lugia comes out. So there was nothing I could really do to this thing. It's very, very tanky. So I thought, well, I may as well just save my Deoxys there, since I've got all those drops and attacks and special attacks and everything. And I'm going to bring in my Deoxys, my speed form now. Okay, so it actually goes for the Ancient Power here. Doesn't get a boost, thank God. Now here I go for the trick, because I'm like, let's try this one, because a lot of the time Lugia runs quite bulky sets, and it has stuff like Roost and stuff. It actually was a weakness policy set. It goes to the Calm Mind there, and I thought it might go for a status move, so I thought tricking it would be you know, pretty handy there. So it's going to have a choice specs there. So that was a good prediction there. Lugia is going to be forced to swap out. So I'm going to go for like any attack I like here. I thought Greninja may come in. It's only on a little bit of health, so that was probably the best bet. Now I just go for extreme speed there, and that's going to be enough to take it out. Okay, so I didn't have... I was running something a little bit different on this set. I had Trick, Choice Specs. It was mainly a special set with extreme speed on there just to finish stuff off, or to give the illusion that I could be physical as well. Anyway, so the best move I had was unfortunately extreme speed, and it's going to do nothing there. I didn't have much to swap into here. I could have swapped into my defensive Deoxys, but I was running quite a special set on it, quite a special set, and it wouldn't have done really well against Lugia. Okay, anyways, Lugia is going to go for the Ice Beam again. It's choice specs, I know that, so I pretty much just had to sack my Deoxys there. It's alright, I've got another Deoxys. So I've got 4 of them, obviously one of each form. So I've got this on 1 health. Now I've got Ice Beam on this set. I was like, okay, well it's not going to kill, but it's going to do some really nice damage. I have to go for it and do this one. Okay, so it does loads of damage. Doesn't quite take it out there. Lugia is going to go for the Ice Beam again since it's locked into that one. So I've lost half my team already, which is no good. But in the same case, one of them took out basically half the team there. So, you know, it's getting quite close here. Okay, so into Spaghetti, even more Spaghetti Arms. Okay, so I've got a Choice Band set on this one. The best move I had to hit it with was Poison Jab, and it takes it out there. Oh, thank God. I had Poison Jab on there for Xerneas and things like that. It's quite funny how many times that propped up and got wrecked. Okay, so this part here, Mewtwo's going to come out. I was very scared of Mewtwo as well. I was like, okay, it's probably definitely going to go for the Shadow Ball here. So I outspeed and go for Poison Jab. I get a critical hit, which was really nice there. They actually misclicked and go for Aura Sphere here. So I knew that I was going to live that one because it's got like 2 defense. It still does like lots of damage to me. So that definitely did make a big difference there. I would have, you know, I definitely would have, my Deoxys spaghetti form definitely would have died. Okay, so Mewtwo was down there. Now, the last Pokemon they had was Rayquaza. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not sure what this is going to do. It could be a special set, a physical set. Just go, since I'm locked into Poison Jab, I just go for that. I get a Poison, which was really nice. It does loads of damage too. Then it activates a red card. I'm like, oh my, holy shit, I wasn't expecting that. I actually looked away I was typing in the chat, then I looked at my defensive Deoxys and I was like, did that use Dragon Tail or something? I couldn't figure out. Then I looked at its damage, the damage on it. I was like, oh, it must have had red card. Okay, so it's going to go for the Draco Meteor here, and that's not going to do too much to me there. My Deoxys was a pretty cool set here. I had Power Up Punch, Drain Punch. I had Power Punch, Drain Punch, Knock Off, and Zen Headbutt. I had max health, max defense, and Assault Vest. So I didn't have any forms of recovery on it, which would have definitely been much better on this team to do. But yeah, this Rayquaza is pretty much finished. But I'd say they definitely would have won 1-0 if they didn't misclick on the Mewtwo there with the Shadow Ball. Like, I may have been able to just tank out the Mewtwo, finish off with Knock Off. But the Rayquaza would have been a bit much for my Deoxys D to handle as well afterwards. So, all in all, it was a fun game there, and I'm going to finish it off with a Zen Headbutt there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this one. It was quite fun doing this team. Enjoy the bloopers.